Well, hi Capricorns, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a love reading. So let's get started. Let's ask the universe what is in store for our Capricorns in their love life, please, universe. What can they expect? What can Capricorns expect in their love life? Coming up here. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Ooh. I need more cards for this reading. What's going on with our Capricorns in their love life? What can they expect? Right. We have plenty of cards to get started. Okay. Interesting. So, the overall energy of this reading here is this Five of Cups. Five of Cups. I call this the card of hope, but it's also the card of despair, rejection, disappointment over spilled cups. Because, those are cups of love that have been spilled over. But behind this figure, look, two full cups. That means it's a card of hope, too. So right now, the overall energy is looking at the spilled cups. You're getting disappointed in love. Let's find out why. That surrounds the whole reading. But there's also hope, so don't forget about that. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is in your highest energy. You are disappointed right now because it's moving so slow. There is a relationship here, okay? And it looks as if it is hardly moving forward at all. The stability, the security, and groundedness are just, they're just not materializing with this Knight of Pentacles. There might be, well, you are Capricorn, which is an earth sign. So this is heavy earth energy. So Capricorn, Virgo, a Taurus. It's either your energy as Capricorn, which that's what I would say it is, because you're kind of stuck, not moving forward. It's right next to this Two of Cups, up here in your highest energy. This is best friends with love. This is a special connection, a soulmate connection, very special. Really having, respect, love for one another. So you've had this relationship. There's a lot of love here. We have the Ace of Cups here. There's a lot of love in this relationship that is not advancing. That's why you're disappointed. That's why the Five of Cups is right in the middle of this reading, right below this Two of Cups. That special connection, that soulmate connection, that's not going anywhere. So then we have the King of Cups under the Knight of Pentacles. So it feels they might be a water sign, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But the main energy about, and male or female, the main energy about this card is that cup, the way the king holds that cup, close to the body, not handing it out. That's why it's not advancing. That's why it's not moving forward. So the King of Cups, which is your soulmate, is holding that cup too close. It's like they're, either they're not ready to hand it out, or they're afraid to hand it out. There's some reason for that, but you're very disappointed about that. It sits right next to the Five of Cups. Then on the other side of this Five of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is under that Ace of Cups. So there's a whole lot of love, okay? Really, there is. Look, that's a big cup of love that they're hanging on to there. You just want them to hand it out. You want to be able to exchange these cups of love like you should be doing with your soulmate. So the Nine of Pentacles, that's about being secure. That's about being grounded. That sits right next to this Five of Cups. So I think what it's pointing out here, um, you have a lot of love. They have a lot of love. They're just kind of keeping it to themselves, like. You what I'm being reminded of here is that you can be stable, secure, and grounded on your own. But this is what you need. This is the two cups. You need that stability in your life here. You're on the horse all by yourself anyway over here, not moving forward. So I think what this card is reminding us of is that you would be fine on your own, but you'd rather be with your soulmate. You'd rather be advancing with your soulmate. We have the Judgment card here under the King of Cups. It's about a learning experience, a spiritual lesson. That's why they're hanging on to that cup. They're going through something. Uh, they're starting to realize something. They're being taught something by the universe that they really need to know. And I think it's how to know to recognize something special when they see it, how to treat it, how to handle it. If you want to keep it, you better take a good look at it and you better handle it carefully. Don't let this Five of Cups here, this disappointment, rule your beautiful thing that you have here with your soulmate. So this is their advice. This is for the King of Cups. This is their spiritual lesson. So they're going through that right now. They are taking a look at it here because they know you're disappointed. They know your head is hanging low over this, and not feeling as if there's an equal exchange of love here, but knowing that you are soulmates. I mean, what are they going to do with it? So it is on their mind. I want you to know. The Pentacle here moving very slowly. So let's see what comes of this. We have the Magician next to the Page of Pentacles. So the Magician is, that's revealing something. It's making something happen, something that's already there. Okay. So the Magician knows. They know what's going to happen. Look, the infinity symbol right above their head. That is the symbol of knowing and the symbol of intuition. Their intuition is telling them they better take a hard look at this pentacle here. Because this pentacle here, I mean, it involves your disappointment. And what happens if somebody gets too disappointed? Usually they don't stick around. And I think the Magician here is becoming well aware of that. And so I think they might end up manifesting. It's right below the Nine of Pentacles. So they might be manifesting this horse to speed up a little bit over here on this Nine of Pentacles and move towards commitment and stability. This is what you need in your life. It's next to the Seven of Wands here. And the Seven of Wands is, I think they've been blocking. See, they've been blocking this soulmate connection. This is a soulmate connection. You're well aware of it, okay? I think they're just becoming aware of it. I think they're just now starting to see that, because they're thinking, like, what would life be without you in their life? This is what they're discovering. This is the rabbit that they're pulling out of their hat right now. They've been blocking this soulmate energy from coming in. They've just been like ignoring the whole fact that this is a very special relationship. You might have known each other since childhood, but so they've been blocking that. But they are also, and they've been blocking manifesting anything more coming out of this relationship. That's why they're moving so darn slow over here. That's why it's so hard for them to hand out that love. We have the Lover's card. This is the card of Gemini. They might have Gemini in their chart. You might have Gemini in your chart. This is that special connection again. That special connection. Okay? This is about the lovers uh, and love. You know, you don't want to be single and grounded. You want to be grounded and lovers with your soulmate is what you want, and that's what you need. They've been blocking it, but um, they are realizing, they are taking a close look. They are really examining this situation. Like I say, they're going through a spiritual lesson about how to hand out that cup of love, when they should hand out that cup of love. We have the Three of Cups here next to the Ace of Cups. It's going to happen. You're going to celebrate. You're going to come together, your ideas, the way you want to move forward. I think you're going to come to an agreement, and you're going to come to a happy place of joy and celebration in this relationship. Are there any more cards for this reading, please? For our Capricorns. Love. Any more? Oh man, this is all they have. This is all the universe has for us today. Because I think why is because they are in this period right now really examining your relationship and how they want to advance with this relationship. It looks like you're going to, though. It looks like they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get that spiritual lesson here. And so the month of July is it's all about them realizing how important you are in their life. So Capricorns, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.